What's up, guys? What's up, got? And whatever. How you guys doing? Welcome to yet another fucking episode. I should put that in the fridge. Another episode of It's a Matter of Fact. I should not have these headphones right here. These are my other stuff. Anyway, hey, welcome to another episode of It's a Matter of Fact. Episode number... Insert number, whatever. 57. Yeah, 57. Damn, November 9th was the last time I posted. Fuck. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing alright. Hopefully everyone's doing okay. Minimize that. Woo! So, not really that much to talk about. You guys know I have a very boring fucking life. But, finally got to the dentist. Finally got my impressions. After several fucking attempts. Enjoying nice afternoon coffee. So, lots of stuff going on. Even though today is December 13th, 2025. Obviously, for you guys, it might be like the 14th or 15th, whenever this goes up. But, yeah, lots of stuff going on. And stuff, I mean, really nothing, just work. January 1st, I'm going to be, I need to get WD-40 for this, because that's annoying. I'm going to be looking for work. Sort of. Not to the extent of, not going to go all, This time I'm not just going to be submitting applications left and right like when I got fired from Burlington and shit. Because my job is literally draining me. Customers I can kind of put up with because I don't see them again, or if I do see them again, it may be under different circumstances. Maybe this time I won't be on the register taking them. They ask me where something is. It's right next to them. I point them in the other direction, and I disappear. Whatever. It's gotten down to the point to where, no fucking joke, I came home and cried because of how stressed out I am. But it's also because I have a very... What's an appropriate word? I have a dumbass coworker. And because of the fact I'm stuck working with said coworker, it makes my job way fucking harder. So, yeah, and it's just, I'm doing way too much, and I know some people are like, "Oh, Matt, just don't do as much work." That's easier to say. It's easier to say than easier said than done. I couldn't think of the word because since I'm the supervisor, this person takes care of the grocery area. Let's put it like that. A grocery manager, some would say. I'm basically doing his fucking job for him. And I really hope to fucking Christ that I'm getting paid more. I think I may have put too much creamer, but it's okay. I like my coffee a little creamy. Don't take that out of context. So it's kind of like, say for example, what's the best example I can think of? Let's just say pallets. Okay? There's 10 pallets of food to put out. All right? Now, on average, let's just say, I'll just give you guys the rundown for the sake of the argument. When I come in, I count the safe. Take everything accounted for. We also have like little tote bins that product come in. A lot of times they're mixed up with some stuff that goes like in the front, like little candy bars and shit like that. So I count the safe. I go through those, so that way some of the other people that go through them, they don't have to like go through and separate themselves. I take care of it and I separate it. And I will throw 5 pallets. They're not exactly 5 pallets, but if I use what they're actually used for, people aren't going to really get it. But that's what I'm saying. I'm calling them pallets. They're called something else, but I call them pallets just for the sake of the argument. I will throw 5 pallets. Bro will only throw like maybe 2.5 in an 8-hour shift. If I don't do, and of course, the next day, bro will do another 2. And then I'm doing the last 3. Most likely. If I chose not to put in as much effort, guess what happens? Friday's going to come around. Grocery manager has to go to the produce department because that is part of the position. You have to help with the produce department if the produce manager isn't there. So Thursday, Friday, stock, or Tuesday, but I'm off on Tuesdays. So I don't know how much this person fucking throws on Tuesdays when I'm not there. I don't know. But like I said, so they do 2, do another 2 Thursday, and I'm like, fuck this shit. I'll do 2, and then I'll do another 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 8. Friday's gonna come around. Guess who's stuck doing the last 2? Because Friday, this person works in the produce department. Then Saturday, this person is off. Then, of course, Sunday. But I'm off on Sunday. They want freight to be completed by the weekend. So guess what's going to happen? Matt, how come you didn't throw any freight Friday or Saturday? You see why I'm stressed out. Did I smell anything? Oh, I thought I did. So, yeah. And unfortunately, I'm one of those people where it's like, I just want to get this shit done and out the way so I can move on to little tiny shit that I want to do. Like a lot of times I help out with the freezer. And when I'm in the freezer, I have an earbud in and I'm left the fuck alone. And I do freezer Friday and Saturdays. So I want to make sure the freight's done by Friday so that way I can be in the freezer, listen to my music, and just be left alone because no one bothers me when I'm in the freezer because there's a lot. So it's like, hey, Matt's in the freezer, don't bother him. But if there's still freight in the back, I can't do that. Yeah. So I don't know what my boss is thinking keeping this person around. It was discussed, I want to say maybe 2-3 months ago, that I would be taking the position. I think I talked about this on the podcast before, but I don't fucking remember. You guys know me, I don't fucking remember shit. I don't even know what I ate for dinner last week on Monday. It was probably chicken nuggets. But I was told about a position saying like, oh, well, we hired more people, we're going to be making moves. It's like one of those fucking management tactics, or not tactics, but phrases where they say, hey, I'm going to fire this person and give you your job. But they didn't say it like that. They just say, be prepared to take over. I'm like, oh, okay. That was almost 3 months ago. And because of that, and because being the good little worker I am, I'm like, you know what? If I actually am going to get this position, let me show them that I'm worth it. Because, I'm going to be making more fucking money. So I put in more effort. I'm doing resets, planograms, which is another word of taking stuff that was on the top shelf to the bottom shelf. That's basically what a planogram is. I'm doing all that shit. Then 1 month goes by. 2 months go by. I'm like, am I getting this fucking job or what? Like, don't fucking, because at this point, I feel like I just got fucking conned. Like, hey, we're going to hook you up with this position. Oh, fuck, let me work hard. Like, so just to let you guys know, I stopped doing all that extra fucking work. They can suck my fucking balls. You're not going to fucking get me to do all this extra work for a position I'm not even going to fucking get. Now, from what I've been told, it's in motion, and I'm like, well, it's been in motion for 3 fucking months. When is it actually going to fucking move? So I told the assistant boss that, hey, I'm done. I'm tapped out. Like, I want to get the fuck out of retail. It's mentally draining me. The stupidity I have to deal with. Like, if I wanted to look after fucking grown-ass adults, I will go to a home and work there. Oh, Mr. Johnson, you shit yourself. Here, let me clean your ass. Mr. Johnson has dementia. But yeah, it's mentally draining, and I've been in retail since I was 19. I'm going to be 36 in March, which is like, what, 4 months away? 3 months. I've been in retail for almost 20 years, bro. I'm fucking tired. I'm tired. I'm just done. So, I didn't tell my boss this because they're dealing with a bunch of other shit, and being the nice person I am, I'm not going to throw that shit in your fucking face. See, even though I'm getting thrown around and shit, I'm still fucking nice. These people better thank fucking Christ I was raised by my mom and not my dad. Because if I was my dad, hey, you got till fucking January, and I'm fucking gone. You know, I could have been a dickhead and did that. But no, I just told the assistant, hey, January 1st, if I'm not seeing the change that I was told that I was expecting, I'm just going to start looking for another job. And it's going to kind of vary. Because in February or late February, it's between February, end of February, beginning of March, I get my vacation time. So if I get that, then I'm going to have to pause and take time off. Because unfortunately, on your final paycheck, you don't get sick time or your any vacation time. They just keep that. So. And I'm not doing a 2-week notice. I might do like a week. But before anything, I'm going to call off just randomly one day just so I can use up my sick time. And then put in a week notice. Because when I go for another job, they're like, oh, when can you start? I'm going to be like, oh, well, you know, I got to put in my 2 weeks notice. I don't like to burn bridges. You know, I'm going to tell them that. When really, I'm just going to fucking quit in a week. And that 1 week, I'm just fucking chilling. So, yeah. So at some point, keep a lookout for an episode of the podcast where I finally fucking quit. Unless I'm given the position. If I'm given the position, then I'll stay. Because then, that way, a coworker I have no longer works there. And I don't like saying that type of shit about someone because, you know, the last thing I want to do is for someone to not have a job. That's fucked up. But it's like, bro is like almost 50. Bro, you should have your fucking life together. Instead of going to the bar on your lunch break, taking a 45-minute lunch break, being gone for almost an hour, and it's like, hey, Matt, should you really give a shit? Yeah, I should, because I have to hold off my lunch break until you get back. So when you're gone for an hour, I'm sitting in the aisle 5 stocking, and I'm like, fuck, man, I'm hungry. I want to go on lunch, but I got to fucking wait. Yeah. And then on top of that, I'm picking up after you. Like, I have to tell you guys, when I listed everything I do, keep in mind, this is Wednesdays that this happens. Wednesdays, I come in, count the safe, go through the little tote bins for the other people to go through so it's easier for them, and then throw 5 pallets in 8 hours. versus bro can barely. It's like bro's allergic to doing more work. And it's like, keep in mind, I haven't mentioned checking in vendors, helping cashiers up front because I'm in charge of all the cashiers and the supervisors. Like, I'm kind of like, it's kind of like managers, and then I'm like the first supervisor. It's like me and like the nighttime supervisor. So it's like manager, assistant, produce, non-food, food, then me and the nighttime supervisor. And then the other supervisor, you know. And to also give you an idea, even though technically a grocery manager is above me, my boss is like, no, you're not. They're not above you. That's how bad that they are at their job. I have a key to open up the store and they don't. If that also gives you an idea about how they work. Because they're worried that they're not going to open the store on time. So they'd rather just have me come in early and open the store. And bro should be glad that they work at the job that I work at, because say for example like Walmart or Giant Food or Smith's or Albertsons or any other fucking grocery store, this person would have been gone. So they're fucking even lucky that they stuck around for as long as they did. Because my old boss, Larry, oh, he would have been gone. Larry would have been fired him. But my current boss is more worried about having bodies than anything else. And it's gotten down to the point where I just want to be like, hey, look, I just work by myself. I've done it already when half of the staff quit around the time I started. I'm used to working, but actually, I'd rather work by myself. I'd rather do all the fucking work knowing that it's done correctly than having the help that's half-assed. I don't want half-assed help. If you're going to help me, then fucking help me. You know? So yeah, it's we're almost halfway through the month and I haven't gotten an update. Or I have gotten an update, I want to say last, Thursday? I was told, oh, Matt, you said you're going to start looking for work January 1st. I said, yes, January 1st. When I get off work, I'm going to come home and put in 1 or 2 applications in. I'm doing custodial work, bro. I've seen these people at the casinos and hotels. Dude, they got it so fucking easy. The only shitty thing is that I probably won't be able to have an earbud in. But I'm like, to be honest, that's perfectly fine. I'll trade that in. Versus the shit I deal with now, I'll listen to your guys' music. Fuck it. You know? Hopefully the mic isn't picking up the washer, because the washer is being very loud right now. But I'm just going to look up fucking custodial work. Or even at schools. Dude, schools might be awesome. Because I can come in early, leave early, and fucking the summer I can be off. I'll just be laid off for the summer, and then I go back to work when the school opens back up. That will actually be fucking nice. Dude, 3 months off of work? And I'm just chilling? I can just get unemployment. But, I mean, I'm going to try to go for, like, the casinos or whatever, because they get paid way fucking more. It's going to be a bitch and a half to go to and from work, so I'll have to Uber it, but you know what? The pay might be fucking worth it. A lot of these fucks make, like, 23, 24 an hour just for cleaning. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I can do that. And when I get interviewed, I'm going to be up front. I'm just going to be like, I just want to get out of retail. And I'm pretty sure if I tell them where I worked, they'd be like, oh, yeah, man, you're hired. I can see what you went through. I have good days and I have bad days, but it's gotten down to the point to where there's just more bad days than good days. And normally, like, I mean, if we were to base this, like, back at Burlington, you know, I have a bad day, whatever, play games, record, do whatever, and I bitch and whine, and then I forget about it. But, like, now it's just, like, I can't, like, just doing what I normally do to, like, decompress and try to forget about what happened. It's so fucking hard. Like, dude, if really bad days, I gotta take one of these and get fried out of my mind And then I fucking forget about it. Actually, I should have told Prisha to give me weed for Christmas. Because she doesn't know what to get me. She's like, do you want, like, a controller or something? I'm like, honey, I don't really care. You can give me an Amazon gift card. But then she's going to be like, oh, that's stupid. I'm like, why? And they're like, well, because you go on Amazon anyway. And I'm like, well, it's the thought that counts. You got me something. You know? Oh, by the way, this is mine. The wife painted. She painted a little kitty cat. She's like, you want to hang this by your stuff? I'm like, sure, you can hang it up. You can post your artwork on my stuff. I don't mind. Plus, hey, free artwork. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm just tired. I want to get out of retail. It's gotten down to the point to where it's getting so bad. Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna, But the fact that me and Prisha had a long talk about it. The fact that a part of me was like, what if I just broke my leg? Can't go to work. I gotta go to the hospital. The fact that thought had to cross my mind in order to get out of going to work, that means I need to fucking go. If I'm thinking about fucking purposely hurting myself so I don't have to go into work. Because, you call out, it's, oh man, it's the holidays. It's technically a blackout day. And it's funny too. Because I even brought this up to the assistant. The assistant agreed with me. I'm like, they were upset because they hired like 3 new people, but the 3 new people are all kids, like 18, 19 years old, whatever. And a bunch, like all 3 of them called off one day, and they were upset about it. And I'm like, well, it's weird because like a month ago you were bragging about, oh, we hired 3 more people. And I'm like, well, that's what happens. Not to mention it's fucking minimum wage. Like I make $14.75 right now. So a lot of people are getting just hired because I think, what does it say in Nevada? I think it's like $12 an hour. That's the minimum wage. You really think you're going to get someone my age to come work for you, deal with the shit they deal with for $12 an hour? No, you're going to get fucking kids who still live with their fucking parents. Yeah, they're going to call out. Half of them don't want to fucking come to work. You're 18 years old, and you guys have heard all the stories about Burlington, Giant, and my current job. You really think an 18-year-old is going to say, oh, fuck this shit, I'm calling out? What do you think? What do you think? You're not going to get no fucking grown person with a master's degree. The fuck? Dumb. And one last thing before we move on from this is that we had a corporate visit, like big corporate visit, like, one of the VPs and the head of loss prevention. Now, our clothing, we locked up. Tide Pods, Gain, all the laundry detergent, locked up. Condoms, lubricant, pregnancy tests, locked up. They came to visit last week. Head of loss prevention saw all the shit locked up. Yeah, put this out. I'm like, what? You know why we keep this locked up, right? Don't care, put it out. Corporate wants these. You guys can't have this stuff back here. You can't have it locked up. It has to be accessible. But they're going to steal it. It's fine. Here's the thing. It's fine. The insurance will cover it. Fun fact about the 99-cent stores here. If you guys look up 99-cent stores in Las Vegas, they all went out of business. You want to know why? Because of the theft. What do you think is going to happen when you put out all that shit? Now, we're not making it like, we're not, if someone comes in, hey, you guys got any Tide Pods? Nope, don't have any. We just have a big sign that says, ask for assistance. And then you go up, hey, can I get a thing of Tide Pods? Oh, yeah, sure. Go back there, grab it. Is this the one you want? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, it'll be up front at the register waiting for you. Now, you're probably asking yourself, Matt, why don't they just get like the little lock gates like at Walmart or whatever? Oh, they don't want to put any more money into the company. They think it's a waste of money. One location has them. Our location doesn't. They say it's a waste of money. Keep in mind our shrink went up since last year. It was like what? It went up to like, at first it was like 150,000. Then it went up to like 300,000. Keep in mind, it went up to 300,000 when our stuff was locked up. When our stuff was locked up, its shrink still went up. Doubled. Now just imagine, we got a little tiny little sensor thing that you wrap around it. Oh, that'll stop them. Me and the assistant manager already have a conspiracy theory saying that they're going to shut the store down. Because why else out of nowhere? Keep in mind, I've been there for almost 4 years. We've always had certain stuff locked up. Now all of a sudden, put it all out, don't care, insurance will cover it. Hey, insurance covers your car. You know, in case you get into an accident, yeah, the insurance will pay for it. What do you think happens to insurance when you keep crashing your fucking car? Goes up. You really think my piece of shit's company gonna keep paying for insurance if the insurance keeps going up? They're already penny pinching shit. So because of all that, me and them have a conspiracy theory. Like, they're probably, I mean, not right away. This is going to be like long term. But at some point, probably within like the next 2 or 3 years, they're going to shut the store down due to theft. Especially because of the neighborhood it's in. And I'm like, you know what? Fine. I mean, I'm going to be gone before that happens. Even to the people that come in the store and steal, especially when they steal a ton of shit and they're regulars and they keep coming back to steal, I even tell them, I'm like, hey man, don't get mad when the store gets shut down and you're stuck eating Circle K hot dogs. Because the next grocery store is like, I guess to give you guys an idea, the closest grocery store is like a 10-minute drive from where I live. So imagine walking. Yeah. And they have security inside and outside. And they're allowed to touch you. I'm fine. I mean, if you want to steal, steal. But don't get fucking greedy with the shit. Go somewhere else afterwards. But you guys already know how I feel about stealing. Just grab it and fucking walk out the door. Don't fucking yell and scream at the people working there. Don't get mad because you got caught because you don't know how to fucking steal properly. Because last thing I want is for you to do something, you interact with me, and then they see this shit on camera and they somehow they assume I'm involved. Now you're getting me involved in the shit that you're doing. You know? They're going to think, for all I know, I told you to come to the store and I hooked you up and I'd look the other way. You know, I don't fucking know. But as someone who's worked in loss prevention, that's some shit I would fucking assume. I'm like, why is he talking to that person when they know they stole? Because that's the thing about loss prevention. This shit makes you fucking paranoid. It makes you think, like, who's working for who, you know? But, yeah. But besides that, I finally got my teeth pulled. Also, didn't know, I got my temporary partials in. Actually, I can show you guys. Let me. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta make sure I'm showing the camera. Yeah. Look fucking good, huh? They look like normal fucking teeth. Every now and then I'm kind of, I'm still getting used to talking to them. I mean, I could take them out right now if I wanted to, but... Because if you go back and look at my old podcast, if I happen to go like... or whatever, you can see like one tooth is like all small, crooked to the left and shit like that. Like, I almost cried when they put them in and he showed me in the mirror. I almost fucking cried because I'm like, holy shit, these are a fucking nice set of teeth. And they look real. I was showing the fucking people at work. I'm like, hey, check this out. And they're like, oh, are those the Tim's? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, oh, fuck, they look good. I wouldn't have noticed if you didn't tell me. I'm like, damn, these look good. Good looking teeth. I can't wait for my permanent ones. I don't know how long that's going to be. I looked it up. It might take to like 2 months. But yeah. And when I went home and I counted, I'm like, wait, 5 teeth? I thought I got 4 pulled. And when I was asking questions about these, I'm like, hey, do I rinse these? Do I put them in the glass of water and all that? They're like, no, just keep them clean. That's all you got to do. You don't have to do any extra stuff. And I'm like, how many teeth did I get pulled out again? And they look back at my file like, oh, you got 4 teeth. I'm like, oh, fuck, that means I must have gotten 1 tooth pulled out and I just couldn't fucking remember. Because the dentures have 5. I'm like, when the fuck did I get the 5th tooth pulled? I'm like, it had to have been like early on. I just couldn't fucking remember. Because, yeah, after these got pulled, the whole waiting for these to get made and shit like that. Dude, I had 4 fucking teeth in my bottom row. You know how difficult it was for me to eat? Dude, because I couldn't eat solid foods for at least a week, and that was I'll tell you, the first 3 days of that week were not fucking fun. Like, I was fucking miserable, and I was so fucking tired. Because what was it? It was a Wednesday afternoon. I got them all pulled. Going into Thursday, by the afternoon Thursday, and I got home, I was fucking exhausted. Like, full, like, tiredness hit me. Like, I was on the computer, like, editing or whatever, and I just... Dude, I slept for, like, 10 hours. I was so fucking tired. Because I had to go to work the next day. I want to say I fell asleep, like, around fucking, I don't know. It was, like, 6 o'clock in the evening. And then I woke up around like maybe 3 a.m. I was fucking tired. And it didn't hit me. The tooth pulling thing and all that didn't hit me till a day later. Thankfully, them getting pulled didn't really hurt. Like, bro fucking numbed me the fuck up. Hang on, I gotta go grab my phone real quick. Okay, I had to get my phone. Ugh. So, but yeah, it didn't hurt at all, really. I felt the pressure, and the pressure was not fun. Because I could feel, like, the teeth cracking. That is, like, just imagine, picture something, like, just picture, how can I word this? I guess I can just word it the same way it happened. Like, couldn't feel anything here, like, nothing. But I could just feel pressure and something just cracking. And that was like the most uncomfortable feeling in the world. Like I said, it didn't hurt. But I was scared to death that it was just going to go. Ah! But it didn't hurt. But yeah, the cracking was very... I don't even want to fucking remember it. It was, yeah. It took like maybe, I don't know. I think I was in there for like maybe 2 hours. Because at one point, they had to like pause everything because at one point, like the bleeding just wouldn't fucking stop. So Dennis was a little worried, like, fuck, are we going to be able to finish extracting this guy's teeth? But eventually, it did. But, yeah, it was sore like a motherfucker, though. I want to say maybe... Because, yeah, it got done Wednesday afternoon. Thursday and Friday was, like, really, really sore. It hurt to talk. I could talk a little bit, but it was very, very sore. And I could not fucking eat. I'm going... Ugh. you know. But man, the first thing I was able to eat, as soon as I was comfortable enough to eat salads, I fucking ordered McDonald's. But here's the thing, when you don't have 5 middle teeth right here, eating a chicken sandwich is a little hard. I had to fucking cut the chicken sandwich in half, and with the 3, because I had 3 teeth here and 1 tooth here, I'm cutting the sandwiches in half. I'm going, I was fucking miserable. And it sucked. I can't quite eat with these. I can eat regular food because I asked them. I was like, hey, can I eat, like, if I wanted to order a steak, can I eat with these? Yeah, you can eat whatever. There's like no like restrictions on what I can and can't eat with these. But like, or at least the left side, because I'll have to talk to the dentist when I see him at the end of the month. But I may have to tighten this side because this side kind of, it comes up a little easy. This side is like, it's locked in. But I think he made it loose on one side just so I can take it out a little bit easy. Because even now, I got to go in the mirror to take these out. I'm not comfortable enough just grabbing and just taking it out because I feel like I'm going to yank one of my fucking teeth out trying to get these things out. Because how it is, it's like, it's wired around like my other teeth. So it kind of like fits in like this one fits in like a sleeve, but it's very, very loose. Or not that loose. I'm not like, and it's bouncing up and down or whatever. And it doesn't really move when I eat. But when it comes down to a sandwich, I'm able to go instead of, But yeah, my dental journey is almost over. I have 2 more crowns I need. A crown that fell off. So the tooth on here needs to get pulled. And after that, I'm done. But before we can continue with crowns, I need another examination just to make sure all my other teeth are fine. And another cleaning, because my gums will always be fucking not pink. It'd be nice if they were fucking pink, but I've been brushing. The only thing I don't like about these partial dentures is that I get dry mouth fairly quickly. Because, dude, as soon as I lift this up, it's like opening up the fucking floodgates. Like, it's just all... like, this, it's like it holds in a fucking ton of spit under it. Like, even now, if I like lift it up, it's like a whole bunch of spit under it. And... like right now, I'm pretty sure by the time I end this podcast, my jaw also kind of gets tired, I guess, because I feel like I'm lifting with this. So I'm doing some jaw exercises. Jaw exercises is fucking stupid. But yeah, if I talk way too fucking much, like, have I streamed with these on? I don't think I've streamed with these on yet. But yeah, whenever I'm like at work and I talk like a lot, I kind of like my jaw science kind of gets a little tired. I'm almost out of coffee already. Well, time to swap to water. But yeah, a little tired jaw, but yeah. Other than that, they're fine. Kind of exaggerate. I mean, I want to say I'm just now getting used to eating with them. The first few times eating with them was kind of a pain in the ass because when I took a bite, the first thing I ate was a fucking, what was it? It was a sandwich. But I took one bite and I'm like, and then it pushed so down hard on my gums. I think my gums were still healing too. That's probably another reason. Because it doesn't really hurt now. But I took one bite and the denture's kind of like, I'm using more strength up here because I ain't got none down here. So I'm using more strength in my upper teeth. So it kind of pushes down on the dentures toward, like, it's just pushing up against my gums. And I'm like, ah! So, yeah. But I'll just be thankful when all this shit is taken care of and I can finally be fucking done. Because For like what? Maybe 2.5 months. I've been going there like every fucking week, and I want a fucking break. This week I'm actually kind of getting a break because next week is Christmas week and they're closed, so I won't see them till like after Christmas. So next week is going to be the first week I actually have a break where I don't have to fucking go. Because I was starting to get burnt out again. And especially, you know, I was starting to feel how I would feel when I was a teenager. Constantly going to the dentist. And it's like, fuck, I can't have a fucking Saturday. Because guess what? Saturday I got to go to the fucking dentist. So Sunday's really my only day off. And then guess what? Monday, got to go back to school. So now it's like, oh, got to go back to work. So, yeah. Oh, that's about it. Just teeth and work. Work, teeth, work. But, other than that, yeah, your boy's been fine, besides crying about work. I mean, like I said, I'm very happy with how they look. Instead of me, the only thing I don't like, and this is another nitpick, besides the dry mouth thing, is that when I take them out, I had the exact same feeling every fucking time. Like when my teeth first got pulled. This is one of the normal teeth I got. This isn't, you know, this. This feels like it sticks out of my gum. Like I can feel it rubbing up against my lip. But when these are in, I don't feel it. But every time I take these out, I feel this for like an hour. Then the feeling will eventually go away. But wife's texting me. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't really like is it kind of resets that feeling every time, especially if I've had these in for a while. And I've had these in for a couple hours, so I'm probably going to feel it again when I take them out. And now I finally understand women when women can probably agree with this because I already asked Prisha and another girl I know. But whenever you get off work, you take your bra off, because I've heard Prisha 1,000 times when she comes home from work. She takes her bra off. Oh! So whenever I get home from work and I take these off, I'm like, oh! Like, if Mike, is this what it feels like when a woman takes her bra off after working 8 hours all day? Or being at work all fucking day? And you finally pop that bra off and let the titties out? That's the exact same fucking feeling. I'm like, it feels good. Oh, shit. Yeah. I'm going to wrap it up here because Prisha's birthday's today, and we're going to go celebrate and stuff. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I just wanted to check in with you guys. Hopefully everyone's doing all right. If you guys want to see more of me, please follow me on twitch.tv/MattTheFunnyMan. Edit me. We'll put this somewhere. Put it somewhere, Matt. Editing Matt. Or if you don't feel like and you're just listening, hey, by the way, you can just turn your head, click the link in the description. I stream whenever. I don't have a schedule because I can't schedule anything. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I love you guys. Take care. Be sexy. Stay sexy. And I will see you guys next time.